Do you want to get started in real estate investing, but you're unsure how you can go about finding those great deals that all investors go ahead and look for? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top favorite 7 strategies that I use on a regular basis to help myself and my clients find smart real estate investment deals. So the first and most common way to find real estate investment deals is on the MLS. So if you've ever viewed properties on realtor.com, realtor.ca, or any one of the agents' websites out there, what you're looking at is properties on the MLS. And now this here has a great advantage as it does offer the widest range of properties available on the market. However, because it is the most commonly used way to find real estate deals and real estate purchases, what you're going to end up finding is that there's the most amount of competition for this strategy here. So 2 tips to success I'd recommend you use if you're going to be finding deals on the MLS is 1, make sure you have an investor-friendly realtor that is willing to analyze the numbers quickly for you to help confirm what you're seeing, but as well has the ability to act quickly, book those showings, and make an offer as fast as possible so you can get ahead of the competition. And the second tip to success I would recommend you do if you're going to use the MLS is look for properties that are more of a fixer-upper. As you see, a lot of buyers that are maybe not looking for an investment deal, but just looking to purchase their family residential property are going to be more looking for those move-in ready properties. So if you're looking for that fixer-upper, not only can you get that forced appreciation initially when you go ahead and fix up that property, but you're also going to have less competition for those fixer-uppers, allowing you to possibly snag more deals. So that was the MLS. So if you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a realtor in the GTA, and this is my channel where I share everything I learned and my experiences around real estate, investing, and personal development, helping empower you to make the best decisions possible. So if you're interested in that, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to not miss out on any one of my future videos. And if you're looking for an investor-friendly realtor in the GTA, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'd be happy to chat with you and learn how I can best help you. But other than that, let's hop on into the second strategy you can find real estate investment deals, which is through direct mail marketing. So this strategy here, you don't see too many real estate investors capitalize on, but I can tell you it's an effective strategy by just how many local businesses like local restaurants or car dealerships, or for that matter, other realtors use to capitalize on off-market listings for their clients. As you see, when you're doing direct mail flyers, it's a numbers game over the long term, as the very first direct mail flyer or letter you send out isn't going to produce results. However, over time, over the months of consistently taking action and sending these direct mail flyers out, will you start to see results, as the people you're mailing these to are most likely the homeowners, and most homeowners aren't looking to sell their property right now. However, if you can stay top of mind with them and be consistent on a regular basis when they are looking to sell and maybe don't want to put their house on the market and rather deal off market, they'll come to you with the listing. Now, this is great as it does offer a lot of opportunity for you to cover a large number of area and be consistent with looking for deals on a regular basis, especially once you get it set up. It's very much on autopilot as you just pay someone to do it. Now, some cons associated with it is it does take a little bit longer for you to start seeing results with this time period, and it's going to take a bit more money for you to generate this business. So if you are going to use a strategy, some tips to success I'd recommend you take into consideration is 1, look to write a handwritten letter where you can write every single letter that you're going to send out, or pay a service or scan that handwritten letter so it does have a bit more of a personal touch to it. Now, if you don't want to write a handwritten letter, another thing you need to have then is a solid hook so that your direct mail flyer stands out from the pack and allows them to continue reading more. And when they continue reading more, try to provide more value or try to give a greater reason of why they should sell their home to you. So regardless of what strategy you use of that handwritten letter or that strong hook from those typical direct mail flyers, what you want to do is track your funnel. Track how many direct mail flyers you went out, how many phone calls and conversations that led to, and how many sales did it result in. Because when you track your funnel, you'll start to nail in and understand what areas of the funnel you need to focus on more. Because maybe your direct mail flyers are fantastic, but you're horrible at converting them in the conversation. And by tracking your funnel, you'll be able to identify these weak points. So with direct mail, you're gonna be utilizing a push strategy where you push out your marketing to all these home sellers. However, this next strategy will be utilizing a pull strategy where you'll be gravitating or pulling in the hottest seller leads towards you, and that is utilizing a lead generation website. Now, with this lead generation website, your whole objective is to collect information from the hottest homeowners that are looking to sell. And the reason why I say your objective is to collect their information is because you're not trying to convert them on the idea of buying their home. You want to do that on a phone call. But in order to get that phone call, you first need to collect their information, which is what this lead generation website is all about. So if you're brand new and you don't know anything about computers, you can hire it out to a marketing agency. If you know a bit more, you can try and utilize Squarespace, which is a simple drag and drop feature. Or if you're really tech savvy, you can try and create it on WordPress. Now, what's great about this strategy here is it's extremely passive once you do the upfront work of setting up the site. However, some difficulties will come when you're starting to drive traffic towards the site, as it's getting harder and harder to rank on Google for sellers to actually find this landing page. So what you might end up doing at the beginning is creating Google ads or Facebook ads to drive traffic towards it, which could result in you spending a lot more money on generating these leads. Now, the fourth strategy you could utilize to find great investment deals is either on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace. And there's really two main strategies you could be utilizing on these sites. The first one is very similar to the lead generation website, where you simply post an ad saying, hey, I buy homes in this area all in cash. Enter your information here, or send them a link to your landing page that you have. And that's one way where sellers may be looking on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace and just may enter their information if they're interested. However, on these sites here, you don't just have the option of creating an ad, but you can also reach out to pre-existing ads that other people have already put out. And there's really two ads you could really respond to find investment deals. One is the for rent by owners, as typically here, you'll find the homeowner and the landlord all in one will post their for rents on the Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji, and you reach out to them, seeing what their interest is in possibly selling that property that they're looking to rent. And if your offer is enticing enough, or they've had enough frustrations with looking for it to get rented, they could be interested in selling your property to them. Now, of course, this is a numbers game, as you're reaching out to people that are looking to rent, not looking to sell, but it's something that if you play the numbers game, you'll find a couple sellers that will definitely work along with you. Now, also, you could reach out to for sale by owners, as typically this is where they'll be posting their listing is on Kijiji or Facebook Marketplace. And depending on how enticing your offer is, you could definitely try to snag these off-market deals, as what you'll find is a lot of for sale by owners won't be listed on the MLS, so you'll have a lot less competition, allowing you to buy a home for a better deal. Now, the fifth strategy you can implement to find great real estate investment deals is driving for dollars. And what's great about this strategy here is it can be as passive or as active as you would like. So you can actively go out and drive around and look for distressed properties, or when you're running your errands, or if you're looking at managing your other investment properties, when you're out in the city, just look for properties that are distressed. So typically, some things that I'm looking for these type of properties are if there's any overgrown landscaping that the owner has not taken care of, if there's any boarded up or newspaper windows, or if there's a white piece of paper on the door that could indicate some legal action. So once you've found a couple of properties that look vacant or extremely distressed, what you want to do is find out who that owner is. And this is typically public information you can find on public records, or you can easily use a couple sites online to give you the homeowner's information so that you can reach out and contact them to see how interested they possibly are in selling that property. So what's great about this strategy here is you're going to be chatting with a lot of homeowners that aren't looking to actively sell their home by themselves on Facebook Marketplace or Kijiji or with an agent on the MLS listing. So you're going to see even more of a reduced amount of competition to purchase this home. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this strategy here, you can make it as active or as passive as you would like when using the driving for dollar strategy. Now, some downsides associated with this strategy are: one, you need to be comfortable making those cold calls and facing the rejection from all the homeowners that aren't receptive to receiving your call and your deal that you have to offer. But two, if this is the sole strategy you're relying on, it's extremely time consuming and not very scalable in the long term. And therefore, you're gonna have to put a lot more man hours in if this is the only strategy you're utilizing. So if you're looking for more of a scalable and passive strategy to utilize to find your investment deals, this sixth strategy is probably best for you, which is utilizing wholesalers. So what a wholesaler is typically a person willing to put that legwork in to find those great real estate investment deals, usually utilizing one of the strategies or more that we have just chatted about. And when they find a seller willing to sell their home, what they're going to do is get them under an assignable contract. Then they're going to go out to multiple real estate investors and look to sell that assignable contract. And with that assignable contract, we'll also have their finder's fee associated with it. Now, what's great, like I mentioned, is this strategy is extremely scalable and passive as other people are doing the legwork out. However, it is going to come with slightly more of a price tag, and you're not going to be able to find as great of deals as you're going to have to give a cut towards the wholesaler when purchasing that property. Now, if you're not well connected with any wholesalers, it also could result in a lesser deal, as they could be auctioning off the better investment deals to their closer contacts rather than yourself. So if you are going to utilize this strategy, make sure you're networking with a wide variety of wholesalers and try to develop deep connections so that they know they can come to you first with the best investment deals. So from my experience, typically what you'll find is a lot of wholesalers are younger real estate investors who are eager to get out and analyze deals, but don't necessarily have the money available to purchase a property. So if you're not interested in paying that finder's fee, another thing you could do is look to partner up with some wholesalers. This not only will develop that deeper connection, ensuring that they come with you first to all the investment deals you find, but you're also waiving that finder's fee and giving a portion, let's say, of the cash flow instead, so that the numbers even make more sense. Now, the seventh and final strategy you can utilize to find great investment deals is through your passion. So share your passion of buying and finding great real estate investment deals with everyone you know and you meet along the way. As I'd find, the majority of people you chat with want to see you succeed. So if you chat and tell them about your goals, your successes, and what you're doing currently with real estate investing, they'll keep you in mind, as maybe your best friend isn't looking to sell their home. However, maybe one of their colleagues are. And if you keep sharing how much you're enjoying real estate investing and how you're always looking for the next deal to purchase, they may mention your name to their colleague to reach out to and look to set up a deal. So not only can you have these one-on-one conversations with people, but make sure you're also sharing that on social media so that everyone around you that has ever met you, that follows you on Instagram or follows you on Facebook, knows that you're a real estate investor and always looking for real estate investment deals. If you do that, it's not a short-term strategy. It's going to take time. But if you do that, you're going to find deals that just pop up because you're interested in sharing your passion. So if you've enjoyed this video and found a couple ways to find great real estate investment deals, make sure to smash the like button, as it truly does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're interested in learning more about investing, real estate, or personal development in general, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to not miss out on any one of my future videos. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed this video and are looking for another video to watch that you maybe aren't aware of which strategy you want to go about, whether that's rental properties or house flipping, I'd highly recommend you check out my video where I compare the two. You can find it right here, and it will go over the pros and cons of both rental properties and house flipping. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a great and successful week, and I'll chat with you next week.